continues, and for the second day in a row, D.C. public schools are opening on a 2-hour delay.
But that decision is drawing some criticism as some sidewalks and street conditions remain hazardous. Our Jess Arnold is live in the Weather Commander with a look at the situation right now. So many people are frustrated by this. Jess, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, myself included. Now that I am back in town, I feel like I came back to the ice-pocalypse, and it took us 4 hours to dig enough of our alley and driveway out to even get our car in, and there is no getting it out for I don't know how long. Now, I want to give you a look at the road conditions here as we are seeing them. We've been patrolling the area. Right now we're on Connecticut Ave. We've been looking out to see if we can see those dump trucks that are loading up the snow, quote unquote, snow crate, snow and ice, taking it to RFK Stadium. We've been able to see some, but some of the areas are blocked off where they are working, at least at this hour early this morning. So we have seen some out and about, but we're struggling to give you a super close, super clear view. So I'm just showing you what we can see right now. Now, I've been checking in with different council members, seeing their updates. A lot of them have been actively posting on their social media. According to an update from Councilmember Allen just a day ago, there are about 280 plows that are out there working. Now, part of the problem with clearing some of those neighborhood streets that have a lot of people frustrated is that he said that some of those lighter plows broke on that ice. So they are using the heavier duty ones, and they struggle to access those more narrow neighborhood streets. They said another about 50 heavy equipment pieces are taking out that ice and snow and dumping it at RFK Stadium. Now, again, as we were talking about, DC schools, they're open again today on a 2-hour delay. That is bringing some mixed reaction. Now, the Washington Teachers Union has said that this is too soon, with so many students who are unable to walk safely to school because of this ice and snow, and teachers finding nowhere to park if they can even get their cars out to drive. The head of the union said that attendance at many schools yesterday across the city was below 40%, even some below 20%. DC, though, would not verify those numbers on their end. A lot of people have been sharing their pictures and posts on X and other social media of the conditions that they have been seeing, especially considering DCPS had put a post, showing kids and parents excited that they were back in school yesterday. But I'm showing you one picture here of what someone said was unsafe conditions on sidewalks and at bus stops, completely snowed and iced over. Now, the mayor says that many parents are happy that schools are open and shared an update yesterday on how crews have been prepping the areas around schools.
The pathways have been cleared, parking lots have been cleared. If there's some parking lots that still haven't been cleared, then I will try to get those, but I think they were addressed overnight. In some cases, teachers rely on street parking, and I think in at least 3 cases, we have provided off-site parking and are running shuttle buses from that off-site parking for their cars to the school building.
Now, one of my big issues I know was our alley completely iced over, really impassable. The cars that are in there now don't think are getting out anytime soon. That's also where trash and recycling collection happened for a lot of people in the city. Councilmember Brooke Pinto posted an update last night. One of the things she said is they've been continuing to push the Department of Public Works to see what their plan is to continue trash and recycling so it's not building up in alleyways on streets for weeks. They said they have not, or she said they have not received an update on that yet. But when it comes to, and again, one more note on that is that is up to the DC residents. I called 311 and they said the city's not doing anything about your alleyways, so you all have to come together and figure that out on your own. For the roadways, though, that is the city's responsibility, and all of the council members are saying continue to call 311 to report that so they can create a heat map of the areas that need assistance the most. But guys, I don't really know when it's going to be fully clear. I know Mary was talking a lot about it could take a while for all of this to melt, so it could be a nightmare for a while. All
right. Well, Jess, welcome home. How about that? Will you come back to all of this snow?
Yeah,
so,
really.
Yes. All right. Jess Arnold with an update and lots of important information there. Thank you, Jess. 5:06 is the time right now. A reminder for people in Prince George's and Montgomery counties, the essential water use only request is expected to continue through the weekend for WSSE water customers. Officials say it is to prevent water main breaks and leaks during the extreme cold. Until further notice, you are urged to take shorter showers and avoid running faucets at full force. Also, limit your toilet flushing and cut back on using washing machines and dishwashers as well. Now, we have several more days of cold temperatures to get through. Track the temperatures on our free WSA 9 app. downloaded or updated by scanning the QR code on your screen. Our weather impact alert lasts through Monday. Count on WUSA 9 to get you through it.
At 5:07, now to the looming partial government shutdown slated to potentially happen in just under 19 hours. Senators are expected back on the Hill this morning after leaving for the night without voting on a spending deal struck by Democrats in the White House. Leaders on both sides of the aisle blaming each other here for this delay. But under the agreement, lawmakers would vote on 5 bills to fund most government agencies through September. Now, a separate bill funding the Department of Homeland Security would be left out. Instead, DHS would be funded at current levels for 2 more weeks while lawmakers continue to talk over possible changes to ICE. This comes in the wake of deadly shootings by federal agents in Minneapolis. Any deal would need to be passed by the House, but lawmakers in that chamber do not return until Monday, so a partial shutdown is still possible here. We're tracking those developments. Stick with WUSA 9 as we monitor the situation.
All right, still to come, 9 dogs in Prince George's County are running out of time. We're going to tell you what you can do to help save them before tonight. We got the details straight ahead.
You can make a real big difference for them, plus saving you money on a free breakfast. Where to score freebies and discounts for National Croissant Day, ahead at 5:30.
All right, let me see what these nuggets taste like.
Thanks, Joe. Gonna go be on TV. I'll be back in.